The wait is finally over. Heartland is back with season 19. And this time, the family we've grown up with is stepping into a whole new chapter. Jack Bartlett, Amy, Lou, Tim, Georgie, and Nathan are returning, and fans can already feel the excitement building. This isn't just another season, it's the continuation of a story that has touched millions of hearts, filled with love, challenges, and the unbreakable bond of family. For almost 2 decades, Heartland has been more than just a television series. It has become a part of people's lives, a place of comfort, and a story that feels like home. Set against the breathtaking backdrop of Alberta, Canada, the series has always offered more than just scenic beauty. At its core, it tells the story of family, resilience, and the way love can heal even the deepest wounds. That's what makes season 19 such a big deal. It's not just about what happens next, it's about revisiting a world that has been there for viewers in moments of joy, sadness, and everything in between. From the very beginning, audiences connected with Jack Bartlett, the wise grandfather, whose strength has always been the foundation of Heartland Ranch. They admired Amy's gift with horses, her patience, and the way she carried on her mother's legacy. Lou brought the balance of ambition and responsibility, while Tim reminded us that family is never perfect, but always worth fighting for. Over the years, new faces like Georgie and Nathan added energy and depth, showing us how the family grows and changes while still holding onto its roots. Season 19 builds on this legacy. The excitement isn't just about the new stories that will unfold, but about how these beloved characters will face the next stage of their lives. Fans have spent years watching Amy grow from a teenager into a strong woman and mother. They've seen Lou take on responsibilities that pushed her beyond her comfort zone, and they've watched him try, sometimes failing, sometimes succeeding, to be a better father and grandfather. And of course, Jack has been the anchor through it all, offering words of wisdom when they were needed most. What makes Heartland different from other shows is the way it deals with real emotions in a very raw but relatable way. It doesn't rely on flashy drama or constant conflict. Instead, it shows the everyday challenges that every family faces: grief, love, disappointment, and triumph. That's why so many people find comfort in rewatching old episodes. The show feels like family. Now, as season 19 begins, the anticipation is about reconnecting with that same comfort while also stepping into the unknown. This season also carries weight because of how long the show has lasted. 19 seasons is no small achievement in the television world. Many shows fade after a few years, but Heartland continues to thrive because of its honesty and its connection to the audience. Fans are not just watching characters, they are growing older with them. They've seen Amy lose loved ones, Lou struggle with tough decisions, Georgie chase her dreams, and Jack continue to hold everything together. It's like seeing members of your own family grow and evolve before your eyes. Season 19 promises to build on that connection even further. The writers know the audience isn't just looking for new drama, they want heartfelt stories that honor the past while creating fresh challenges for the future. They want to see Amy's journey as a mother deepen, Lou's role as a leader tested, Tim's growth continue, and Jack's wisdom guiding the family once again. The legacy of Heartland isn't about shocking twists or unbelievable storylines, it's about the slow, steady heartbeat of family life and how it endures no matter what storms come. That's why fans are so eager. Because season 19 isn't just a continuation of a TV show, it's like catching up with family you haven't seen in a while. You want to know how they're doing, what they're struggling with, and how they'll overcome it. You want to feel that warmth again, the sense that no matter how difficult life gets, there's always hope. That's the true magic of Heartland, and that's exactly why season 19 matters so much. Every time a new season of Heartland is announced, fans don't just wonder about the plot, they wonder how their favorite characters will continue to grow. Season 19 is no exception. What makes this season stand out is the way it brings back the familiar faces we love, while hinting at new journeys that could reshape the entire Heartland Ranch family dynamic. This isn't just about characters stepping back onto the screen, it's about the return of people who feel like part of our lives. Let's start with Jack Bartlett. Jack has always been the soul of Heartland. His rugged wisdom and quiet strength have carried the family through heartbreak, loss, and change. In season 19, Jack's role feels even more important. He's not just a grandfather anymore. He's the glue that binds the different generations together. As Amy continues to grow as a mother and Lou manages the weight of leadership, Jack stands as their guiding light. Viewers know that when Jack speaks, his words are carved out of years of hardship and love. In this season, his presence is a reminder that no matter how much changes around the ranch, the heart of Heartland remains unshaken. Amy Fleming returns with a maturity that fans have witnessed developing for years. From the young girl who once struggled to take over her mother's legacy, Amy is now a fully grown woman balancing motherhood, ranch work, and her passion for horses. Season 19 is expected to explore Amy's challenges not only as a horse trainer but as a mother trying to keep her daughter rooted in the values of Heartland. The beauty of Amy's character has always been her resilience. She has faced profound loss, and yet she continues to carry herself with hope. This season, audiences are excited to see how she will juggle her roles and how she will continue to embody the spirit of the Heartland Ranch. Lou Fleming brings another layer of depth to season 19. Lou has always represented responsibility and ambition, often carrying more than her fair share of burdens. She's been a mayor, a businesswoman, and a sister torn between duty and personal happiness. In this new season, Lou's journey may test her ability to balance her career with her family life. Her storyline often reflects the real-world struggles of modern women managing leadership roles while also protecting the bonds at home. Fans look forward to seeing how Lou evolves in season 19, as her choices could influence not just her own path but the direction of the entire family. Then there's Tim Fleming, the character who is often the most complicated. Tim has never been easy to love, but that's what makes him so real. His fiery personality, his stubbornness, and his constant need to prove himself often put him at odds with others. Yet, beneath all of that, there's a man who loves his family deeply, even if he struggles to show it. Season 19 may bring new challenges for Tim, forcing him to confront his past mistakes while still trying to carve out a future with his children and grandchildren. For fans, Tim's growth has always been unpredictable, and that unpredictability makes his return one of the most compelling parts of the new season. The younger generation, too, plays a vital role in the story's continuation. Georgie returns as a symbol of passion and independence. She started out as a troubled foster child who found a home at Heartland, and over the years, she's become one of the show's most inspiring characters. Georgie's determination to chase her dreams, especially in the world of show jumping, reflects the spirit of Heartland's message that no matter your background, you can rise above challenges. Season 19 is expected to bring her back with new energy and perhaps new struggles, reminding viewers that growing up is never easy, even when you have a loving family behind you. Finally, we have Nathan, a character whose storyline hasn't been as long-standing as the others but who still adds an important dimension to the family dynamic. His return in season 19 could mean new beginnings, unexpected conflicts, or even the bridging of gaps within the family. Every character in Heartland represents a different perspective, and Nathan's role gives the writers another chance to show how families evolve when new personalities step into the picture. When all of these characters come together, season 19 becomes more than just another chapter. It becomes a celebration of growth, resilience, and the bonds that keep families together no matter how much time passes. Fans aren't just excited to see what happens next, they're invested in the journeys of people who feel like family. That's the real magic of this returning cast. Their presence on screen doesn't just entertain. It heals, comforts, and inspires. Season 19 of Heartland isn't just about familiar faces returning, it's about what lies ahead for them. Every new season carries themes that reflect real life, and that's why fans feel so connected to this show. Unlike many dramas that rely on explosive twists or unbelievable storylines, Heartland grounds itself in emotions, choices, and the small but powerful moments that define family. This season, the themes feel even more layered, blending nostalgia with growth and tradition with change. One of the strongest themes likely to shape season 19 is family unity. For years, Heartland has shown us that family doesn't always mean perfection. It means arguments at the dinner table, misunderstandings, and the pain of losing people you love. But through it all, family also means forgiveness, strength, and loyalty. Season 19 will continue to push these bonds, asking what happens when different generations must come together to protect what they love most. Jack's wisdom, Amy's nurturing spirit, Lou's leadership, and Tim's determination will be tested in new ways, and their ability to stand united will be the key to overcoming challenges. Another central theme is the passing of time. Heartland has lasted almost 2 decades, and the characters are no longer the people they were in the beginning. This season is expected to reflect that natural progression. Amy is no longer a teenager discovering her gift with horses. She's a mother who must balance her dreams with her responsibilities. Lou has carried the weight of leadership, but that weight is getting heavier as she tries to juggle work, motherhood, and personal happiness. Even Tim, who often resisted change, is older now, forced to reflect on his choices and what kind of legacy he wants to leave behind. The show doesn't shy away from age, growth, or the passage of time. It embraces it, showing how life shifts in ways both heartbreaking and beautiful. Season 19 may also highlight resilience in the face of loss and hardship. Heartland has always tackled grief honestly, reminding viewers that pain doesn't disappear overnight. Whether it was the loss of loved ones, broken relationships, or personal struggles, the show has never sugarcoated how difficult it is to move forward, but it has also shown us that healing is possible. This season will likely continue to explore how each character confronts their scars, proving that even when the world feels heavy, there is always room for hope. Another expected theme is dreams versus reality. Georgie embodies this more than anyone. Her passion for show jumping has always been her dream, but following that path comes with sacrifices. Season 19 could explore how she balances ambition with family, and how chasing her goals might shape her future. Similarly, Amy faces her own balance. Can she continue her deep connection with horses while raising her daughter? Can Lou continue to lead while finding time to live her own life? These questions resonate because they mirror real struggles that audiences face every day. And then there's the theme of change on the ranch itself. The land, the horses, the home. Heartland Ranch is almost like another character in the story. Season 19 may bring new challenges that threaten the stability of the ranch, whether financial pressures, business changes, or conflicts from the outside world. These struggles make the ranch more than just a backdrop. It becomes a symbol of endurance. Protecting Heartland has always been a fight, but it's also been a way for the family to come together and rediscover what really matters. Above all, the expectation for season 19 is that it will balance nostalgia with fresh challenges. Longtime fans want to feel the comfort of familiar faces, the warmth of family dinners, and the beauty of life on the ranch. But they also want to see growth, tension, and the possibility of new beginnings. This season is set to give us both the reminder of why we fell in love with Heartland in the first place, and the promise of stories that still have the power to surprise us. That's the magic of this show. It doesn't need big city lights, over-the-top drama, or endless plot twists. Its strength lies in the way it reflects real life, messy, emotional, but filled with love. Season 19 is expected to carry that torch forward, proving once again that the most powerful stories are the ones that feel like they could belong to us. Few shows in television history have created such a deep emotional bond with their audience as Heartland. It's more than just a drama set on a ranch. It's a story that feels personal. For many fans, watching Heartland has been a tradition, something passed down between parents and children, or a show that comforted them during difficult times. That's why the arrival of season 19 carries such weight. It's not just another season. It's a reunion, a homecoming, and for some, even a reminder of the moments in their own lives when Heartland helped them feel less alone. The anticipation around season 19 is unique because fans aren't just asking, "What will happen next?" They're asking, "How will I feel watching this?" Heartland has always been about emotion, the kind that lingers long after the credits roll. Audiences expect to laugh, to cry, and to reflect on their own lives through the lens of the Bartlett-Fleming family. That emotional pull is why fans return season after season. It's not just about horses or ranch life. It's about watching people grow, stumble, heal, and hold on to each other. For longtime viewers, the anticipation feels almost nostalgic. They've seen Amy grow from a teenager finding her voice into a woman carrying her family's legacy. They've seen Lou fight for her place in the world while still holding her family close. They've watched Jack's steady presence keep everyone grounded, and they've even seen Tim evolve, sometimes stubbornly, but always with love buried beneath the rough edges. Now, in season 19, fans are eager to see how those arcs will continue. Will Amy find new strength as a mother? Will Lou make choices that shift the ranch's future? Will Jack still be the anchor the family leans on when storms hit? These questions spark not just curiosity but an emotional longing to reconnect with characters who feel like old friends. For newer fans who discovered the series in recent years, often through streaming platforms, the excitement is just as strong, but for a different reason. For them, Heartland isn't just a show they grew up with, it's a story they binged late into the night, a comfort during uncertain times, or a series that made them fall in love with storytelling that feels honest and heartfelt. Season 19 represents the chance to join the larger community of fans, to experience in real time what older viewers have cherished for years. This blending of generations both on screen and off creates a rare kind of anticipation. There's also a collective excitement because of what Heartland represents in the world of television. In an age where shows often get cancelled quickly or rely on sensationalism, Heartland stands tall as proof that audiences still crave stories about love, resilience, and family. 19 seasons is no small achievement, and fans feel proud to be part of something so enduring. The emotional pull comes not only from the characters but also from the knowledge that this series continues to thrive because of their loyalty and connection. Watching season 19 isn't just entertainment, it's being part of a legacy. And then there's the anticipation of the unknown. Every fan carries their own hopes for the new season. Some want to see old wounds healed. Others hope for new romances, new adventures, or moments of laughter that remind them why they fell in love with the show. But perhaps the biggest expectation is that season 19 will once again deliver that unmistakable feeling Heartland always gives, the comfort of home. Whether it's through a heartfelt conversation in the kitchen, a ride across the open fields, or Jack offering one of his quiet but powerful pieces of wisdom, fans know there will be moments that stay with them long after the season ends. In the end, the anticipation for Heartland season 19 is less about the plot and more about the experience. Fans are ready to cry when the family faces challenges, cheer when they overcome obstacles, and smile when love wins out in the small everyday ways. That's the emotional pull of this show. It doesn't just tell a story, it invites you into it. And with season 19 on the horizon, the Heartland family isn't just returning to our screens, they're returning to our hearts. Heartland has always been more than a show, it's a journey. And now, as we look towards season 19, that journey feels both familiar and brand new. The Bartlett-Fleming family is ready to face the future, and fans around the world are holding their breath, waiting to ride alongside them once again. There's something magical about knowing that after all these years, the story isn't over. Instead, it's still unfolding. One season, one chapter, one heartbeat at a time. This is what makes season 19 so powerful. It's not just about continuing a story. It's about carrying forward a legacy. Jack's wisdom, Amy's resilience, Lou's determination, Tim's fire, Georgie's ambition, Nathan's new path, they all come together like pieces of a family puzzle. Each storyline matters because each one reflects something in us. Maybe you see yourself in Amy's strength, Lou's struggles, or even Tim's imperfections. Maybe Jack reminds you of your own grandfather, or Georgie inspires you to chase a dream you've been afraid to follow. That's why Heartland resonates. It holds a mirror up to life, showing us that while the road isn't always smooth, it's always worth traveling. As we step into this new season, the anticipation builds like a storm on the horizon. You know it's coming, And you can feel the energy in the air. There will be moments that break your heart, moments that bring you to tears, and moments that make you smile so wide it hurts. But that's the beauty of Heartland. It doesn't just entertain. It moves you. It reminds you of the importance of love, family, and holding on even when life tries to pull you apart. Season 19 is set to give us all of that. And more. And here's the truth. Fans don't just watch Heartland, they live it. They carry its lessons into their own lives. They rewatch old episodes when they need comfort. They quote Jack's wisdom when they need guidance. And they share the show with the people they love because they know it's more than television, it's a bond. That's why season 19 feels so important. It's not only about what happens next for the Bartlett-Fleming family, it's about what happens next for all of us who have been part of this journey. So, as the new season approaches, there's only one thing left to say. Get ready. Get ready for the tears, the laughter, the lessons, and the unforgettable moments that only Heartland can deliver.